Now on TV6 News.
Coming up on Quad Cities today at 11, we head to a local farm where recent bitter cold temperatures are posing a problem for area farmers. Plus, a head-to-head showdown between former President Donald Trump and Nikki Haley. Coming up, a look at where the race stands ahead of the New Hampshire primaries.
You're watching KWQC-TV6, Davenport, the station that cares for you. Live from the Quad Cities' #1 station for news. This is KWQC-TV6 Quad Cities today at 11.
First alert weather tops your news at 11 after a round of freezing rain, sleet, and a wintry mix, creating some slick spots earlier this morning. Thanks so much for joining us for Quad Cities today at 11. A little bit of a new look here at TV6. Yes. I'm Kyle Kiel along with Theresa Bryant. So our stretch of wintry weather continues. Another first alert day.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely some tough spots this morning, right?
Yeah, instead of sub-zero temperatures, now we're dealing with freezing precipitation across the region. So again, first alert weather day.
Pick your poison.
In effect, yeah, indeed. And right now, looking at some rain and freezing rain and sleet moving through our area, and that first alert day continues until Tuesday morning, where we will see that wintry mix moving through parts of our viewing area. And again, we are looking at the chance for some slippery spots on area roadways. As you can see, some spots almost partially covered around the Quad Cities area, so we are seeing a few improvements there. And right now, traffic moving smoothly, but you do see a few slick spots on area roads, so exercise caution, slow it down just a little bit. Visibility improving as well, but still a little iffy to the south and east. We're looking at temperatures right around the freezing mark now. 32 in Muscatine and Rock Falls, 31 in Moline and Davenport, 29 in Dubuque, 31 in Macomb. Winds moving out of the south at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, and those feels like temperatures dipping down to right around the 20-degree mark for many locations. So we are going to be seeing a bit more of that freezing precipitation before it all comes to an end early this afternoon. Most of that will be out of here, and we'll see a brief break in the action before we see more in the way of mixed precipitation, some rain, some snow, some ice moving through the region late tonight into early Tuesday. Here's a look at your planner. Temperatures hovering right around the freezing mark during the day.
And because of the road conditions earlier this morning, we did receive several closings and delays from schools and businesses. You can head to our website, KWQC.com, or you can head to our news app to get a list of those delays. They will be updated as those come in.
Now on TV6 News.
Now at noon, ownership of the Annie Wittenmeyer complex could be changing hands. What it could mean for a youth theater program located on the property. And rising temps in the forecast posing a new threat to states across the country, while the warm-up comes with a warning.
We did see some freezing rain, sleet, rain, and snow, all part of our outlook over the next 24 hours. Your latest first alert forecast is coming up on TV6 News at noon.
You're watching KWQC-TV6, Davenport, the station that cares for you. Live from the Quad Cities' #1 station for news. This is KWQC-TV6 News at noon.
We got off to a slippery start to the day, and are conditions any better? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Marcia Lense. While the temperatures are nice and mild right now, they're hovering around freezing. With precipitation in the forecast, things could change again. So Theresa Bryant is here with details on another first alert day.
Indeed, yeah, we expect to see nearly steady temperatures right around the freezing mark for most locations today. And while that first wave of icy wintry mix has moved out of our region, yeah, we're going to see another one later this evening and continuing through the overnight and into early Tuesday. So first alert day remains in effect for that freezing rain mix and hazardous travel as well.